we left Samantha de Re. We were really sad to say goodbye to Séverine and her family. We left for a pretty long journey to Coruña, 3 days. The first day we were good, but the night, so me and my mum kept watch, and we still had the Jenica, and we heard this big douche, and it was because the Jenica had fallen. So my mum and my dad, so my mum woke up my dad, and then they had to get the Jenica out of the water and back into its bag and put it away. So they did that. Then it was cool the rest of the night, and I woke up. It wasn't that, like, there weren't a lot of waves. We weren't moving like hectically. So basically, we did have the big sail, but we didn't have the Jenica because the rope had broken, so we couldn't have it off. Oh yeah, and then we saw dolphins, which is really nice. The dolphins were like a big group, and my dad was whistling, and he said that it was because he was talking to the dolphins I don't know, because they were kind of talking to us, let's say. And I did some guitar on the boat, which was really cool because I was like moving and I bumped my guitar a bit, but it's okay. Still learning. And then we arrived at the place that we were just going to stay for a night because we thought that was going to be like really, like it would be 6 more hours, let's say, to go to Coruña. And so we just stayed there a night, and then we left. And when we left, I was steering the boat, and it wasn't a very long trip. It was only like about 4 hours. We arrived, and for dinner we went to a restaurant, and they made tapas, and tapas were really good. And there was this lady that was making octopus in a big cauldron. They were like boiling hot water, and she made the octopus cook in there. And next day we went around the place, and me and my dad went to the aquarium. We saw this big lighthouse that was built by the Romans. It was the oldest lighthouse in the world. And then we went to Lax. Lax is this really, really cute like place, but there was a lot of wind, so when we tried to put the dinghy down, we were like all stressed because I was like, oh my gosh. But we only stayed there about 2 nights because there was a lot of like moving around when we were sleeping, so it was kind of annoying. So we went to a place called Camarines, and we stayed in the port for a night. And then we went to a beach next to it. It was really nice because I went on the paddle. So there was this one beach, and then there was another one. So I first went to the first beach, and then I went to the second beach. And when I came back, I couldn't catch onto the boat. So I was like, oh my gosh! And then we arrived at the Ile de Siès. And at Ile de Siès, it's a resort. Reserve. Because it's a really pretty island, so they made it a resort, a reserve. Sorry, again. and then we went to have dinner. Dinner. No, it was lunch. Yes, it was lunch. Okay, it was lunch. And when we went for lunch, I had calamari. My dad had calamari. My mum had fish. And then we went on a walk. We went all the way to the big lighthouse. It was really steep. Oh, it got tiring. Yes, and we could see all around. And then we went down, and it was really steep down. So then we arrived at the boat, and I did some rowing on the small dinghy. And then we arrived where we are right now. Where we are right now is at Baiona. And we saw the Columbus Pinta boat. And what's his name?
Christopher Columbus.
Christopher Columbus. He's the first person who saw America, right? Yes.